Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the John Dornoff channel, where we talk about what is important in your life, how to improve your life. And today we're going to have an interesting discussion. Now, we have talked previously about what is better, to respond or react. And of course, it is to react. To react is bad, to respond is good. Because when you react, you get angry. When you respond, it's good. It doesn't give you the heartburn that reacting will. An interesting situation occurred in a NASCAR race this weekend. I know, kind of an unusual situation to be talking about NASCAR in a motivational video, but we are. Because in this race, it was coming down to the last couple laps, and a guy named Parker Kligerman was leading the race. Now, Parker Kligerman had run some truck races, but he had not won in the Xfinity Xfinity Series, which is the next higher up, just below the Cup Series. Well, as it turned out, he was just a couple laps away from winning. Now, what makes this even more important, at least for him, was that he decided he's going to retire at the end of the year. Now, whether this was a team telling him that, because they quickly named a new driver, so the question is, they probably already were planning a new driver. And so they basically told him he wouldn't have a ride next year, so he's decided just to hang up his helmet, despite the fact he is a good driver. So here he is, last few races before retirement. Now, it is 2 laps to go. With 1 lap to go, the white flag comes out. Now, if the caution flag, which means there's trouble on the track, comes out, after the white flag flies, then the race is over, and if the guy who's leading makes it to the end, to the checkered flag, he wins the race. Well, what happened was a car hit the tire barrier. It was on what they call the Roval. It's the Charlotte Motor Speedway, but they run the road course, which is kind of unusual for NASCAR to run a road course on an oval track. But they do in this particular case. Well, the car hit and went into the tire barriers really bad. They needed to throw a caution flag. Yet they didn't. They did not throw a caution flag. And until right as Parker Kligerman was coming to the checkered flag, or not to the white flag, he was literally under the white flag, they throw the caution. NASCAR says, well, they threw the caution before the white flag was official, so guess what? They have to do it again. They have to run 2 more laps under green. Well, here was Parker Kligerman just almost winning a race, and they throw that caution flag. Now, to set things straight, the caution flag should have been thrown. It should have been thrown 20 seconds earlier. NASCAR says they didn't see, the race control said they didn't see the actual crash. It's like, well, let's see, television cameras saw it, all the people at the track saw it, so why didn't NASCAR? No, they wait until the last second. Why? Because NASCAR wanted what they call they wanted chaos. They wanted something to happen. A knife-ending surprise, or whatever you want to call it. They wanted something to happen, so they threw the caution. As I said, the caution should have been thrown, but what happened is, on the last 2 laps, Parker Kligerman got passed by Sam Mayer, who won the race. Now, Sam Mayer drove a great race. He led a lot of laps. He deserved to win. That's not saying he didn't deserve to win. But Parker Kligerman was under the checkered flag, under the white flag. He should have been the winner, if you look at it that way. NASCAR was in the wrong. 100% in the wrong. But that's not what we're going to talk about. I know we already talked several minutes about this, but that's not what the main discussion is. Now, Parker So what happens is Parker Kligerman gets out of the car after the race, and he does a very good interview. Yes, he's upset, but he is really professional. He responds. He does not react. However, that's not true of some of his fans, or of course, they got very vocal. They were attacking Sam Mayer and saying he didn't deserve to win. Well, Sam Mayer drove a good race. He should have, yes, in the circumstances that happened, he won fair and square. He did a great job. The problem was 100% NASCAR. But in this case, so Parker Kligerman did a great job in responding to the situation. He did not react. He didn't say something stupid. He didn't go on a rant on television. He just sat there and said, yes, I'm upset. You know, being so close to his first and probably only victory. Now, there's only 4 races left. The chances he's going to win one of those races, unfortunately, are not that great. This was probably his best chance to get that one victory. But what his fans did, and other NASCAR fans, not just Parker Kligerman fans, was they reacted, which is wrong. But then again, sports fans kind of have the tendency to react. So what I'm trying to say is, you know, if you want to be professional, if you really want to, when bad situations happen, if you want, you know, number one, peace of mind, it doesn't, I mean, you could have reacted. Parker Kligerman could have reacted. He could have gone on a rant and, you know, cussed, said, oh, how stupid can NASCAR be? I was already taking the white flag. Might as well have waited one more second. I would have had the race won. He could have done that, and guess what? Sam Mayer still would have won the race. So that didn't do any good. His fans, you know, all the nastiness, they reacted. They tried to make everybody else miserable. But guess what? Sam Mayer still won the race. So if you are in a situation where you may not be, something unfair may happen to you. I've had unfair things happen to me. That is going to happen. But how are you going to respond? Are you going to react, or are you going to respond? Respond. It will be better for you, better for your health, and better for everybody around you. Thank you. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon and, you know, hit the like button and all that great stuff. And give me a comment. Have a great day.